yeah, I have to be facing him when that happens.
Right.
I also need to not be risking an explosion.
Yeah, you want to switch to the rapier then? So you'd be able to block him?
Yeah, that's probably going to be a better choice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see,
Save you a bit of weight too.
Then let's switch over to that bow.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we have a long bow now.
There we are. Alright.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. What I was going to try to do with force was basically see if you can deflect the mini mummies with it when they go for the charge, or when they go to jump at you and explode.
Oh, good. We're at the point where one poke will kill them.
Oh,
pretty close.
If you get the counter hit, yeah. Mixed rapier is even better if they weren't already really good. I wonder if they removed human effigies, some things you can farm from dogs. I don't think we've gotten any yet.
Okay.
Yeah, one hit should be enough to get them to come toward you. And I imagine it's stepping on the grass that will call the pursuer out. Stepping on the grass, summoning the enemy reminds me of. The two of us live. Well, it's a couple hours drive now, but.
No, I think it's actually getting within that area.
Yeah.
So let's take out my dog. Good.
But yeah, our dad used to work at Whiteman Air Force Base here in Missouri, and I remember how somebody did a. It was like some event that they had open on. They had to open on base to the public, but only in certain areas. And yeah, they had like some motion sensors on if people stepped on the grass. That's what that reminds me of. Step on the grass, the EMPs show up. Yeah, there's a one left up there. You might be able to get the pursuer to knock down that platform if you kind of hang close to it. Yeah, we're definitely getting the damage in there. Yeah, always risky when you roll toward the sword side, but you got the timing good enough for that. Oh, run toward him. We found that out. Uh-oh. Luckily, the recovery is long enough, yeah. Yeah, you'd think the pursuers would be able to come behind him and get you, but it sounded like the guy was saying they don't. Yeah, and the spell is called Affinity in this game, but it was called the Pursuers in the DLC of Dark Souls 1, and yeah, I think it's a
there we go.
Nice, yeah, it's a neat gag that the Pursuer casts the Pursuer casts the Pursuers.
Huh. All right. So Pursuer dead. I don't think there's anything else we need to do around here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Zane. Last time we were talking to somebody about how like they put gimmicks for all the easy bosses, like the Dragon Rider with the how you can make him kill himself, and the Pursuer with the ballista and everything. And it's like, where's my way to distract Velstad?
So where are we going next?
And that was in a different stream. Okay. Okay, we can basically remember where Straight's bonfire was.
Yes.
That's the closest way to it. From here, what we would actually do is, well, the Ruin Sentinels are next.
I thought you said the other way was around them. So do we have to kill them?
No, we don't have to, but we might as well. I mean, there's a bunch of souls there we haven't died yet, and you can kill them.
Okay.
I trust you.
I'll try.
I have faith in you. Oh, hey, we loser killed the mummy up there.
Oh yeah.
You want to buy some large Titanite from Macduff, and once again take care of some of those souls. So we'll need them later anyway.
Oh, fair enough.
We might be able to get a couple more points on the rapier if you plan on using it.
Well, it's at level 5. Can we still...
Oh, it's at 5 already? Okay.
Yeah. That wasn't what I wanted. Go away. There we go. Alright. So you say to purchase some of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many do we have? We already have 4.
Right.
It would take 3 to take the rapier to +6. That's up to you. You could at least put one of them on the chime, because we'll be stuck with it for a while.
Right. Guess we can go with 2.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be needing a lot of them by the time it's all said and done.
Well, in that case, we can go with the last one,
Okay.
too. Okay.
Then yeah, reinforce.
So
And
we'll reinforce the...
oh, we can't afford to reinforce the rapier to +6.
Well, we're only 100 short. We've got at least one item for that.
Right. Yeah, one of those would be 200, I think.
They're 800.
Oh, 800.
All right.
Yeah, is there anything that should be one of those for just about every boss? Yeah.
Okay. Reinforce. Now we reinforce the...
Yeah, and if you want to put one twinkly on the Drangleic sword, we could do that too.
Well, for now, I might as well reinforce the thing I'm going to be using.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I probably will reinforce Drangleic later, but just not right now.
Do we have enough souls and or Titanite to start upgrading the kite shield? Because I feel like that's the one we're going to be sticking with for a long time.
Oh, we do.
Okay.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure how much that'll do us, but...
Well, eventually we'll be able to get 4 or 5 more points of stability out of it, and that's pretty good.
Oh, fair enough.
And yeah, I figure if we burn through the souls, we'll have less risk taking the lower entrance.
And yeah, I do agree that this is kind of the high risk, high reward kind of gameplay.
Yep.
Okay, so it does look like the rolling was completely unnecessary.
Yeah, a nice gentle walk right off.
Walk right off into death.
It's been working for you though. Oh, I didn't see that sway. She said she never played the Souls games. You know, watching us play makes her, vacillate between, ooh, I want to play this, or OMG, throwing my controller. Yeah, don't
Or exactly how I feel sometimes.
I was about to say, yeah. That's what most people feel. The thing is about the Souls games, it really comes down to your patience. You know, once you get the timing, once you learn how to fight the enemies and everything, they can all be pretty rote. It's kind of the point where I actually play Dark Souls 1 sometimes to relax. You know, try out a new build and just kind of play through the game. I mean, it's fairly easy up until you get up until you get near the end. And really that's an issue more of the poor design of the late game areas, like the demon ruins and everything that are just a mess of copy pasted enemies.
Okay. This time for sure.
Ven, I've been thinking about that. If since I'm always up for the co-op and stuff like that, maybe we should consider doing playing Dark Souls 1 co-op. Because I don't know if you want to play through the game yourself first before you want to do that. Yeah, I was talking to Ven a little while back, and he was saying that it was like he got out of Blighttown, got to the Valley of the Drakes, and that's where he stopped because it's like you could not deal with the wyverns, I want to say, or you weren't sure where to go next.
Okay. One should be jumping up.
Yeah, that one's always first. Okay, Alessia is usually the second one, right? You can't knock me off, I'll jump.
Ah! Spinning to win.
I think there's so much damage. Alright, but I think that is the one you're locked onto is the one that you've been hitting. Oh no, you're okay. It was that one. Good catch. And there's no point passing up some free hits, even if it's not the quote-unquote right target.
Well, I'm more worried about trying to get in close and do hits without getting splattered by that.
Yeah, I just meant that don't pass up a chance to get any damage if you're too tunnel focused on one. And I've made that mistake before. Oh, I like the little spin they do. It's like the beautiful ballet and then womp with a giant hammer. He wasn't sure at the time where to go next. Right. Speaking of Dark Souls and everything, Zane, how was the honor run coming along? Were you just putting that off for later? Yeah, the blocking the two-handed swings does do a lot of damage to your stamina, but it works. Oh, that was close. Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, I think luckily we lightened up the load with the rapier, and the roll is taking you just enough out of the shockwave to not take damage there. You know, if we had been close to fat rolling like we were before, you probably still would have been hit by it. I think it's actually what killed us a couple times. Yeah, just not as good as it used to be. I can understand that.
If they hadn't put his shield up, then that would have actually worked.
Right. Crunch. Of all the weapons that bosses use that you cannot use in this game,
okay,
I miss the. So basically,
with
not
just one left, I should be okay.
Yeah, not to spoil things, but you cannot actually get the Ruin Sentinel hammers. They don't drop them, and their soul doesn't make them. Yeah, be really careful as you heal on this one. There you go.
There we go. Oh, he...
Yeah, you're just too early on that one.
Uh-oh.
I would back away, let him bait out a big move, and then life gem up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's the fact that they can do either a short or a long jump that sometimes gets me.
Oh, he did like a...
Yeah, he did like a big twirl thing.
Oh, she, I guess. Well, it, yeah. That was their automata. There we are.
I just needed my rapier.
He's dead, she's dead, he, she, or it is dead.
But you only get one soul.
Yep. Well, good job, Ben.
Yay!
Okay, before you take the exit, walk around and tap Doom style. Mash your face on every single wall in here. There's like 5 secret doors.
And do I just hit A or do I keep?
Yeah, the X button.
There's one.
Oh, Sway was asking, is that like skeleton armor? Things are tall and skinny. No, you.
Do I go on?
Yeah, and there's another secret door there, I think. Yeah, basically. Yeah, up there.
Oh, up there.
Up there, yeah, on the second deck. Grunt.
Oh, there's the other one.
Hey, Vexthorn. Well, if a demon is named Alessia, I may make some assumptions about its.
What is a hush?
Hush is a spell that mutes the sound of your movement. Try to make it easier to sneak up on enemies to backstab and stuff. But no, typically not. Especially in Dark Souls, where demons are all like misshapen creatures of chaos, and who knows, what's going on with their naughty bits. All right.
There's another one.
Yeah, one of them is empty. Yeah, I know.
But this one is not.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh, it's got rubbish.
Yeah, one of the Ruin Sentinel swings went through there and smashed the chest. They can do that, and it sucks. They should have made all of those metal chests. It's ridiculous.
There's another one.
Sway said I used to assume male and I played Dragon Age. Yeah, the Desire Demon, the thing was, yeah.
Okay, that's the exit. I don't want to go there yet.
Dragon Age Origins, yeah, Sway is a big fan of that one.
A very, very big fan.
And hey, Phoenix. Yeah, you just missed the boss fight, Phoenix.
I think that...
That's probably it. I think there's like 5 doors. I think you've got them all.
I think I only got...
Well, 5 doors, including the one that started.
3, 4.
Okay. Yeah, there might be one in that corner there. It may have like hit the message and not the door.
Oh, that would be just my luck.
Yeah.
Aha. If only I could rate down.
Well, it's trying to be helpful, letting you know which ones those are.
Okay.
And yeah, go up there. I think there's one more up here, like up on top, and there's a that's a hidden one. Yeah, this is what made me realize that how the illusory walls in this game work. Watch out!
No. Arg!
Yep. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, one rubbish is our fault, and one that's not. It's not too bad. I don't think any of them are that important anyway.
Yeah.
And then you go through that door you just passed.
Yeah.
Now, Quail, could just be the physical manifestation of a demon. Yeah.
That's true. Well, I don't think she... What the?
No, Quaylog at least was a woman at some point. Her soul...
Yeah, she was actually a daughter of Isolde.
Yeah, her soul said she was a daughter of the original witch.
For the same reason that, was it Faceless Chaos?
Ceaseless Discharge.
That was it.
Yeah, what was her only son. Yep. And I would use that bonfire. And this is the fifth and final bonfire because there's only room for 5 slots in the sub menu.
That's fair enough.
All right, with 34k souls, I think we could probably get us some good levels. And the ladder down is what takes us to PvP land.
Let's not go there.
It's a silly place. Yeah, and some of her daughters weren't home at all. Lucky them. Like lost to Quilana. And the one you run into guarding the bed of chaos that has like 500 HP and is an absolute joke.
Okay. Then how much endurance do you think we should have?
I would stop at like 14, for now.
That'll work.
Yeah,
and start on the faith.
Exactly.
Okay.
Level 60. You remember when I first played Dark Souls 2 and that guide said to go to level 100 for Lost Center?
That doesn't surprise me at all. Okay. Last Bastille. The Tower Apart.
Quelaag is kind of an exception, yeah. Then you have the Stray Demon and all the X Demon. You're the three brother demons that.
Wait, this isn't it.
No, Servants' Quarters is the bonfire you want. And that should be there we go.
There we are.
Yeah, very few daughters got out of that one.
And really, you could question how well that works for them, being the last of their kind and all.
Right.
Their kind, I should say, their family. But...
Right. Well, we don't. I mean, kind is kind of right. We don't know if they were a human or not. Probably not. So I'd assume that the witch and all of them were gods. But then the one trait that the gods have in Dark Souls is how big they are, right. And then they all use the human models. So. Yeah, that's not for nothing. Check behind you. I think one of the mummies attacks you. Oh, it's a swordsman. Okay. It used to be a mummy, I'm pretty sure.
There we go.
Stab.
That's not for nothing. Okay.
And yeah, if you break it, there should be something. Yeah, there we go. I want to say there's something behind the... Oh, that's where they put that now. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's evil.
Yeah.
All those people that grabbed that, then tried to block the guy, and the force of the impact knocked them off.
Nice.
It's like, oh, that is Dark Souls. Let's see.
This way first, yeah. And there used to be a mummy there too. It was like right outside the door, getting ready to ambush you if you went through.
Should I go this one?
This leads to... I don't remember where this leads to. There's a pursuer's bird flying around. I think that's a sign that we'll be running into him again.
I don't think there's... I guess I could try to leap over there, but I don't think that would actually get me anywhere.
Well...
I know that there's a ladder to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So eventually it'll loop around.
Right. Now, actually, Zane, I think the Bed of Chaos was what was left of the original witch. She was right at the epicenter of the chaos magic, so yeah, she did not.
Maybe that little weird wriggly creature.
Yeah.
That you have to kill might be the witch.
Right. Well, I mean, I think that's the. I think that the bug is, there's clearly some significance to it, but.
That's the thing. I'm thinking that maybe the original witch and the Bed of Chaos was what basically formed around her.
Mm. So you turn to a bug. It reminds me of that.
Well, as did her daughters.
Well, but you think that the biggest source of chaos will make the biggest bug. I mean, it's not how that works. But no, it reminds me of the. I can't remember the guy's name, but one of the.
Isn't this the? No, this isn't where.
No.
Thing was.
Nope. That's where we need to go. Well, that'll connect us to Strayed.
Huh.
Nice try, skeleton. Yeah, that's one of the favorite spots for people to leave, comma skeleton messages. I bet that's one of them.
If it'll let me read it.
Yeah, you can toggle too.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's a pretty common one too. Before the skeleton meme came about anyway.
Okay, we pull.
Mm-hmm. But no, it was I can't remember the guy's name, but I think it was Greek mythology, and it was like the story of the grasshopper And it was like a guy that wished for eternal life, but not eternal youth. And the warning was like, I think that was the moral, like, be careful what you wish for, or something like that.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's aggravating because I know exactly the story you're talking about.
But I can't remember the guy's name.
I can't remember his name.
Right.
And I being a mythology guy, you'd think I would know it.
Yeah, this is another one where I would just cast Soul of Peace and be done with the room, but we don't have the faith for that. Oh, they made those the combustible mummies. Well, that makes it easy.
Oh, I bet that's what killed me last time.
Mm-hmm. That's what went off right in front of the... There was one of those right at that door after the Ruin Sentinels on the way to that bonfire.
Aha. I thought there would be something like that.
Spooky, scary skeletons. No, Vexthorn, there was a... and mash walls around here. There's another one. I think it's on the other side of that one. Other side of that wall. Like the opposite wall. Yeah. But yeah. Vexthorn. I don't know where it started, but a lot of people would leave stuff like, nice try, comma. Oh, there's a wow. But it was like nice try, comma skeleton, and don't give up skeleton and stuff like that. And wherever you find those pre-placed skeletons. Ven, the idea was that over the years, because he couldn't die, the guy just became more and more wrinkled and shriveled until like all that was left was the bowed legs and all that. Just got smaller and smaller and everything. But no, that one didn't make much sense to me either because
well, basically the idea was that when the Greeks saw that when a person aged, they got smaller and more wrinkled and whatnot. And I think actually
messed us up. Oh, that'll work too.
I think actually the end result was the goddess that granted it to him actually regretted what she did and then turned him into that.
Right.
Because people were turned into everything.
That's true. That's true.
Really weird.
I can see that. Well, that's another pursuer. I
really like the rapier. It's really it really plays well with my style.
Right. Your grasshoppers are just infinitely aged human beings. Yeah, so next time you stomp on one, remember.
Well, I always remember the and does that bracing knuckle ring do anything?
It is handy. What it does is it lowers the drain of durability. That's a broken window you saw earlier. It lowers the durability drain you take. It's good for a katana and weapons with special properties. Anyway, you were asking about how we got that glowy above above Big Mummy that one time.
Is that it there?
If you jump across, you can get that one, and if you go all the way around, then you drop off at the end of it.
Okay.
Yeah, with the left stick, jump it does make it easier.
And over here.
Zane's like, wait, there's a hidden room up here.
Here.
Lorax said Tithonus was who we're thinking of.
Tithonus?
Tithonus. And Wikipedia.
Oh, Tithonus.
Yeah.
Because when you said Typhonus, I thought you were referring to Typhon.
Typhon. No.
Who is a completely different animal.
Zane is the Lorax of Dark Souls 2. No, we had there are a couple golden wing shields. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Those are actually the wings of the Falconer enemies that used to not show up until... Oh, no, it's not. That's different. That is a spell parry shield.
How, and what do you spell? Let me guess, they parry spells.
Well,
I was just about to ask a stupid question. Yeah. So I'm guessing basically it just lets you parry spells if you aim it right. Yeah, but I cannot imagine the timing on that.
Actually, they tend to be pretty generous.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess for precisely that reason.
Right. Oh, I think we're gonna have to drop down. If we had the cat ring, we could probably drop down onto the walkway down there, but I wouldn't risk it here.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'll go back around.
The difference this way is that Lorax absolutely loves Resident Evil 4, whereas Zane doesn't like, Dark Souls 2.
I could do this.
Ooh, there's a thought.
Nerd! Oh. Well, I could.
You could. You almost did. Alternate answer. Oh, you did it all right.
I got it. You got it.
Okay, from this point, I would
I would travel back to
the Strayed bonfire. Yeah.
Or wouldn't Macduff's be closer to that?
Well, you need to get back to basically.
I want to get our souls back. Is the big thing.
Basically, okay. You remember where the room full of the jars that the mini mummies were inside, the explosive guys. The big room full of jars, the one exploded and killed himself?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Strades is like 2 floors up downstairs from there. So here's the closest bonfire to get back there, and then we can go to back outside and get the souls.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, because they're going to be out. They're going to be along the walkway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, I was thinking of at least 2 different rooms that kind of sort of fit that description. So that's why I was kind of like.
Vextorn also hates Dark Souls too. Yeah, it is my least favorite. And having played Demon Souls again, with the Spellblade thing, it's like I do like it a fair bit. I mean, it has its strengths. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, the fact that these are like complete non-combatants actually makes me feel a little bad.
Yeah.
Oh well, strayed.
He has a lot of interesting things to say, but he won't do us much good. I can do this. Yeah, Strayed is a
wandering sorcerer of sorts.
Yeah, and he became too powerful, so they petrified him and locked him in the Bastille. What's kind of interesting is that he only requires an int of 3 to basically work with you. Only one, I believe, only one startup class has an int lower than that, and it's the Bandit.
What does the Agape ring do?
I think it's supposed to be a gape, but as in like sucking all the souls in.
Oh, fair enough.
But what that does is it prevents you from getting souls we have equipped. It just you just don't get them.
Huh.
Now the idea, I assume, was that people could do co-op and everything. See, and here's the thing I don't like is they should have had some way to like have PvP, still balanced around your absolute number of soul memory. Because what happens is that you'll have people doing the good old Dark Souls 1 twink stuff. You get this far in the game, you rack up.
Ooh, that might actually be useful.
Yeah, you rack up just enough souls to get the stuff you need, to upgrade the stuff you want to the +10 or whatever, get an absolute killer, loadout of PvP equipment. Then you never get any more souls. You can just constantly grief newbies.
Right.
And they just brought, that's like one of the biggest problems with PvP from Dark Souls 1 was the degenerate stuff like the Giant Dad and everything, and then they brought that into Dark Souls 2. There's just no call for it. But the idea was that you can use that, and basically never run out of co-op range. Because I know one problem people would have is
it would probably be around.
Downstairs.
Downstairs.
Yeah. We're 2 floors up from where
I was.
Yeah.
From where I died.
Yeah, but matter of fact, this is the big room. So if you run straight to the that open tunnel.
That's right. In order to get there, I have to drop through there. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I would just go through there and not avoid aggroing those the mini guys.
Okay.
And you may want to go ahead homeward when you get your souls back. Oh, I put them there. Okay.
Oh,
well, that's where you were. Yeah. Because you tried to drop down halfway and then.
Okay. As long as I don't drop and die here.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Zane just says soul memory is a mess to begin with, and I agree. Yeah.
So you think just homeward one?
Yeah, I would. We got a bunch of them, and I think they cost 600 to buy. I was worried that step forward would drop you down.
That would have been just my luck.
Oh, he said check the walls first. We'll be right. We'll be right back. Yeah, you can just run past these guys. As a matter of fact, you probably just run past all. Well, no, these guys will attack you. No, not that way.
Right.
Oh, is it the evil within? No, not that way.
No, not that way. No.
Okay, so through there. All right, Zane. What are we missing? There is
checking the walls is what we need to do.
Oh, I think there was one. Yeah, it's probably.
If I doom it, it'll probably be. Whoa.
That's probably an enemy on the other side of that wall. Oh, yeah, Sway was asking why are we a zombie because we died. Yeah, that's the whole hollow mechanic. Speaking of terrible games, Evil Within. No, no, we were just making fun of one of the worst bits of voice acting in the entire game. Yeah.
And it wasn't. It was even worse because that particular section was so incredibly repetitive.
Right. I'm not sure what Zane was talking about.
Oh, I got his leggings.
The archway, he said. Oh, so can you check the left of that?
Here?
Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure what, if there are any secret walls here. Okay, archway.
Archway. Who's got the archway?
Alright. We will just hang out here, and Zane, as soon as he's caught up with the Twitch delay, then we will check and see what he wants us to do.
Because we are nothing if not obliging.
I'm just curious to find out what we missed. I didn't know there was a secret wall up here.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, what's going on is that is the beginning cutscene was that the character we're playing, and well, whoever you play Dark Souls 2, is like afflicted with the curse of the undead, which eventually makes you lose all your memories in your mind.
Because you will die
over and over.
Yes.
And and the idea is that there's supposed to be a cure in the land of Drangleic, where like the king once studied the soul and all that. There was one up there. I have to check where. Okay, we'll just move on and toward the lost to the
So would that be downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Larsing has been enjoying the LP, but didn't like to play it himself. Yeah, there's just something different about it, and it's much harder. Well, I haven't done a professional run of Resident Evil 4 yet to compare it to the higher end of difficulties.
Is that
That's an enemy, yeah.
Arg.
I should have killed him, you'd think. Ooh, that's, yep.
That's quite the dog pile. Okay. I probably should have tried to clear them all out.
Yeah.
Oh, well. We got our souls back.
Right, so we'll have to get back down there. Yeah, well, you may just want to use a fire orb to pick those guys off.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we were even thinking about doing grouping Evil Within on Nightmare after we're done with this. Thinking.
Right.
Yeah, no guarantees on that one.
Yeah, so I think it's a sort of game where I think it might be somewhat enjoyable to play. Certainly enjoyable to watch other people do.
Right.
But yeah, it's just that, especially when somebody else has already done an LP of it, I don't like stepping on people's toes.
Right.
Sorry, Zane.
Oh, Zane's not the guy doing it. It's D. Scruffy.
D. Scruffy.
Mm-hmm.
D. Scruffy?
Yeah.
Huh. I completely got my wires crossed.
He's pretty much the perfect guy to do that kind of... He did the blind, too. He's pretty much the perfect guy to do it.
Okay, well, that's one less of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them all in there, and there's that one up on top on the left there.
Well, I was asking where I go next. Through that archway you just blew me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can see why you would want to use a soul appease here.
Yeah. Lars is saying professional RE4 isn't that bad. Yeah, that's true. I'm probably thinking of 5, where it's just absolutely insane. Like I think that was like darn near one or two hit kills if you didn't have the body armor.
Right. And I do think that we'll be, doing the professional for Resident Evil 4 probably after this.
Zane was saying Evil Within is kind of charming. So much you can do to break it. Like what do you have in mind? I know when I played it, what helped me out was I saved all of my brain.
That's pointless.
I tried. I spent all my other way.
Really?
Keep going that way. But I spent all my brain. I saved all my brain juice for the incendiary upgrade on the harpoon gun, and then just recycled all of my trap parts into that. So that carried me through pretty much everything.
Okay.
Okay. Then you go up. Not up the ladder. Back up the stairs.
So back the way I came.
Yep.
Also, I think there's one behind me.
Probably. And then we'll go outside.
Okay.
So through there. Then all the way across. Oh, to your right first. And there should be a dude there. Yeah, I probably should have let you run across the bridge and get sandwiched between him and the mummy, but that seemed kind of mean.
Well, if it had happened, I think I would have been alright.
Mm-hmm.
I have confidence in myself.
Yes, if you are going to be streaming Evil Within, tips on how to break the game would certainly not go awry.
Right.
Not that we'd actually, break it, but no some overpowered stuff before going on Nightmare would be good. Oh yeah. The thing Lorix doesn't like is the stealth sections and one-hit kills. I agree completely.
Yep, I am completely with you on that one.
Watch out! Don't mess with those guys' pyromancy.
Oh, trust me, I know better.
Yeah. What's interesting is you can actually farm them for spells like Flame Swathe and Lingering Flame. At least you could originally. I assume you still can, since all of them do pyromancy now.
Okay, if I'm going to take care of this, I'm going to need my bow.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing, Zane. Yeah, once I realized that fire was one-hit kills on almost everything, then yeah, I'd upgrade matches, upgrade the incendiary crossbow, and yep. Yeah, we didn't get.
He can shoot a lot further than I can.
Yes, yeah. We didn't get the pre-order stuff, so we didn't have the poison and fire, like the flame spout crossbow.
Then again, at least on the difficulty we played, we really didn't need it.
No. Ben played it first, and it was freaking brutal. And everything. He actually gave up on it, and then I went and beat it. Didn't have too much trouble, learning from his mistakes.
Although I
would
point out that I didn't give up on it because it was difficult. I gave up on it because after a while, me being a more of the writer and more focused on story, in the end, I just could not take it after a while.
Yeah. So people were saying that they. Like a CJ on the thread was talking about how they eventually because I made the quip about how it's like we'll just go ahead and add the story in post. And it was like that's not actually what happened, but no, it kind of is. You can get to him. Don't worry about it. No point trading arrows, and you can just stab him in the back.
I was just thinking, at that point it was actually clinking up against the invisible part of the wall.
Right. Both